Good morning everybody. Here is the last point of last chapter, semiconductor devices is transistor. Transistor is a semiconductor device which consists of two p-n junction and three terminals. In transistor, current is carried by electrons and holes, therefore it is called as bipolar junction transistor. Therefore electrons and holes are responsible for the action of transistor. Therefore it is called as a bipolar junction transistor. Name of its terminals are, first one is emitter, second one is base, and third one is collector. There are two types of transistor. First one is NPN transistor and second one is PNP transistor. What is NPN transistor? In NPN transistor, there are again the two junctions. Here is terminal emitter, here is base, and here is the collector. Okay, therefore this is the base. This is N-type semiconductor, it is P, and it is again N-type semiconductor. When the P-type semiconductor is sandwiched between the two N-type semiconductor, then it is called as a NPN transistor. And its circuit diagram, its symbol is this is base, this is emitter, and this is collector. Okay, this is N, P, N, from positive to negative. Arrow is very important. This represents the symbol of NPN transistor. Okay. Then what is PNP transistor? In PNP transistor, there are the two P-type semiconductor and one N-type semiconductor is used. Okay. When N-type semiconductor is sandwiched between the two P-type semiconductor, then it is called as a PNP transistor. Okay. Then what is the symbol used in circuit diagram? Draw the circle and show the three terminals. This is base, this is collector, and this is the emitter. Okay, this represents the P and P from positive to negative. Therefore, this is the symbol of PNP transistor. This symbol is important, which are used in circuit diagram. Okay, see this. Three terminals are emitter, base, and collector. Emitter. What is emitter? Emitter is the heavily doped. It consists of the large number of the electrons therefore. Okay. And base is very thin layer. It consists of very minor electrons. Okay. And collectors. Collector is the moderately doped. Greater than the base and less than the emitter. But emitter is the heavily doped. Okay, because it consists of the large number of electrons and its function is to emit the charge carriers, that is the electrons, for the flow of current. Okay, and base is the very lightly doped and it is thin, and collector is the moderately doped, means it is the greater than base or less than the emitter. Then the size of collector. What is the use of collector? कलेक्टरचा यूज काय आहे तर इट कलेक्ट्स द मेजॉरिटी चार्ज कॅरियर्स. सगळीकडनं जे काही चार्ज कॅरियर्स आलेले आहेत ते सर्व कलेक्ट करण्याचं काम कोण करणार आहे? कलेक्टर करणार आहे. देअरफॉर इट्स साइज इज लार्ज. सी दिस साइज ऑफ कलेक्टर. दोन्ही ह्याच्यात कलेक्टरची साइज आपण काय दाखवलेली आहे? इट इज द लार्ज. ओके, then base side, it consists of small number of holes or electrons, and therefore its size is very less. Therefore see this is the size of base, and the size of emitter is greater than base and less than the collector. Okay, therefore size and doping level of all the three terminals are very important. You should know this. Okay, you should be clear this point of base size and the doping level of the three terminals. Then in the both these transistor, which transistor is important? The NPN transistor is very useful because in NPN transistor charge carriers are the electrons. Majority charge carriers are the electrons. Electron has a less mass and therefore mobility of the electron is best, and therefore it is the useful as compared to the PNP transistor, because in PNP transistor majority charge carriers are the holes and holes mass काय असतं? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पेक्षा हे जास्त असतं आणि त्याच्यामुळे त्याची मोबिलिटी ही काय असते? पुअर असते, आणि देअरफॉर NPN ट्रान्झिस्टर इज व्हेरी युजफुल इन प्रॅक्टिकल पर्पज. ओके, लेट अस सी द ऍक्शन ऑफ NPN ट्रान्झिस्टर. Here is the, see this is the N-type semiconductor, this is the P-type semiconductor, and this is the N-type semiconductor. ओके, परत साइज पण आपण काय दाखवलेली आहे? N-type semiconductor म्हणजेच कलेक्टर. ते लेअर पासून काय होणार आहे? इट्स ऍक्ट्स ॲज ए N-type acts as a emitter, this P-type acts as a base, and this N-type acts as a collector. कलेक्टरची साइज आपण मोठी दाखवलेली आहे, परंतु इलेक्ट्रॉनची संख्या तिथे काय असणार आहे? कमी असणार आहे. इथं हेवीली डोप दाखवलेलं आहे. हेवीली डोप मीन्स द number of electron should be large. Okay, and here is the P-type semiconductor consists of the holes, and the holes ची संख्या सुद्धा काय असणार आहे? कमी असणार आहे, because this is the thin layer. Okay, then what is this? This is nothing but a depletion region. Again, this is the depletion region. Depletion region is the region in which the positive and the negative ions are formed. This is again the depletion region. Then how to activate transistor? This action is very important, and let us see the action of NPN transistor. Okay, here there are the two junctions, emitter base junction and the collector base junction. Okay, then one of the junction is always forward bias, means emitter base junction is forward bias and base collector junction is reverse bias. Since here is nothing but a when the P-type semiconductor is connected to the positive terminal and N-type semiconductor is connected to the negative terminal, then it is called as a forward bias. Therefore, emitter base junction is the forward bias. Okay, and when P-type semiconductor is connected to the negative terminal, N-type is connected to the positive terminal, then it is called as a reverse bias. Therefore, base collector junction is the reverse bias. Okay. Therefore, use this battery supply VEE for forward bias and VCC for the reverse bias. Due to this battery supply, V VEE. Then what happens? There is a negative potential on the emitter. Okay. Then again the N-type semiconductor consists of the majority charge carriers are the electrons. Therefore, this negative and this negative charge will get the repelled, and most of the electrons cross the junction and move towards the base. But in base it is the thin layer. इलेक्ट्रॉनची संख्या, मोलची संख्या तिथे काय असणार आहे? कमी असणार आहे, आणि त्याच्यामुळं 10% इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हे काय होणार आहे? हे क्रॉस जंक्शन करून, हे जंक्शन क्रॉस करून ते होल्स मध्ये जाऊन बसतील, म्हणजे तिथे सेट होतील 10%. ओके, 10% इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फक्त बेस मध्ये जातील. उरलेले बाकीचे सर्व जे काही इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहे हे अगेन इट क्रॉस द जंक्शन and move towards the N-type semiconductor, which is called as a collector. Again, it consists of a electrons. Majority charge carriers are the electrons. Against they are repelled. हे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आणि हे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स दोघांवर कोणता चार्ज आलेला आहे? निगेटिव्ह चार्ज आलेला आहे. Therefore, they get repelled and it move towards the positive terminal of the battery supply VCC, and therefore it create a current, and that current is nothing but a IC. Okay, and इथे सुद्धा जो करंट फ्लो होणार आहे which is nothing but a IE. आता बेस मध्ये किती पर्सेंट इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आलेले? फक्त 10%च इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आलेले. त्यांचं काय होणार? ते कुठे जाणार? इट मूव टुवर्ड्स द positive terminal of the battery, and therefore the current is nothing but a flowing through the base is nothing but a IB, and therefore this is the value of current IC, IB and IE, current flowing through the IE. Okay, and from the our circuit diagram we can say that what is the value of IE? IE म्हणजे current flowing through the emitter, which is always equal to the IB plus IC. It is the important equation, say 1. Okay, because I ची व्हॅल्यू काय असणार आहे? जादा असणार आहे, बिकॉज मेजॉरिटी चार्ज कॅरियर्स तिथे काय आहेत? इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहे. इट इज हेवीली डोप आहे. नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनची संख्या आपण या एन टाइप मध्ये म्हणजे इमिटर सेक्शन मध्ये जादा दाखवलेली आहे ऍज कम्पेअर टू द कलेक्टर. ओके, आणि त्याच्यामुळं IB इज इक्वल टू काय असेल? ऑफकोर्स IB प्लस IC. देन देर आर द टू फॅक्टर्स. करंट गेन विच इज रिप्रेझेंटेड बाय द बीटा DC. It is also called as a current amplification factor. It is the ratio of collector current to the base current. Okay, and alpha DC is defined as it is the ratio of collector current to the emitter current is called as a alpha DC. Let us find out the relations between alpha DC and beta DC. Say this is the equation number first. IE is equal to the IB plus IC. Okay, divided by the IC. Therefore, IE upon IC is equal to the IB upon IC plus 1. Then what is the IE upon IC? See this. IE upon IC is 1 upon alpha DC. Is equal to the IB upon IC, it is beta DC is equal to the IC upon IB. Therefore, IB upon IC is 1 upon beta DC plus 1. Therefore, 1 upon alpha DC is equal to the 1 plus beta DC upon beta DC. Therefore, alpha DC is equal to the beta upon 1 plus beta. This is the relations between alpha DC and beta DC. They are related with this equation. Okay, we can also find out the beta DC is equal to the alpha upon alpha minus 1. This is the equation of beta DC. These two equations are very important. This is the equation of a current gain alpha DC and beta DC. Formula for alpha DC is beta 1 plus beta, and beta DC is equal to alpha upon alpha minus 1. Therefore, transistor is very important. It becomes very special because there are the various kind of the possibility available. Okay, let us stop here.